The spring air in Berea, Ohio, was unusually tense for an NFL minicamp. The Cleveland Browns training facility buzzed with media vans, camera flashes, and the hum of speculation. That wasn't new. What was new, however, was the gold and black aura walking among the deep browns and oranges. Shedeur Sanders, fresh out of Colorado, Heisman contender, prime son. The college football comet was in Cleveland. Drafted shockingly high, not just because of his talent, but because the Browns made a bold statement. Quarterback competition is open. Deshaun Watson was still here. So was Dorian Thompson-Robinson and a few seasoned backups. But the locker room chatter had already begun to shift. Something about the way Shedeur carried himself didn't sit like a rookie. "Bro, you see how calm he is?" One lineman whispered to a teammate after practice. "Dude's not even blinking out there." But calm wasn't the whole story. Chapter 2. Midnight in the film room. Shedeur sat alone past midnight in the film room. His hoodie up, tablet glowing, fingers pinching and zooming through defensive coverages. Coach Alex Van Pelt had walked in, unnoticed at first. "You know, most rookies try to act like they aren't afraid," he said softly, startling Shedeur. You act like you already won." Shedeur grinned, but it didn't reach his eyes. "Coach, I'm not scared of competing, but I'll be honest." He paused. "This wasn't a press conference. This was real. I don't think there's a QB here I'm not better than." Coach raised an eyebrow. "Deshaun's been through hell. DTR's got heart. But they don't see the game like I do. I've been reading defenses since I was a kid. Literally. And that's alarming confidence," Van Pelt replied. "What if it backfires?" "Then I learn," Shedeur said. "But I won't be sitting on no bench just because someone else makes more money." Chapter 3. Prime talk. Later that night, a FaceTime call connected him with Dean Prime Sanders. "Son," Dean said, "you making enemies already?" Shedeur smirked. "You always said be real." "Yeah, but real with restraint. This league don't play fair. The minute you say you're better than the $1 million man, you better back it up with touchdowns." "I will." Dean paused, studying his son. "Then make him remember your silence, not your statement. Let your arm do the talking." Chapter 4. First blood in a close scrimmage. Shedeur got his first reps against the starting defense. Myles Garrett stared him down at the line like a hungry wolf. The snap came. Shedeur faked a handoff, bootlegged right, and zipped a 25-yard dart on the run to Amari Cooper, threading it between two defenders. Even the defense couldn't hide their nods of approval. Deshaun Watson clapped from the sidelines, but his eyes said more. After practice, reporters pounced. "Shedeur, do you see yourself as the Browns' starter week 1? He didn't hesitate. "If the best guy plays, then yeah. But you tell me, who else is making those throws out there?" Chapter 5. The locker room divide. Confidence is contagious, but so is resentment. Some teammates respected Shedeur's poise and raw skill. Others saw him as arrogant, dismissive of the veterans. "Kid talks like he's Brady already," a linebacker muttered. But Shedeur didn't flinch. He stayed late. He ran scout team reps like they were playoff snaps. He called linemen out to dinner. Slowly, the tide began to turn. Then came the sit-down. Chapter 6. The meeting. Deshaun Watson called a private QB room meeting. Just him, Shedeur, DTR, and the coach. "You've been killing it." "No doubt," Deshaun said. Eyes fixed on Shedeur, "but respect matters in this league." Shedeur nodded. "I get it. But respect goes both ways. I didn't come here to kneel to a depth chart. I came here to lead. If I step up and the team follows, then let that speak for itself." DTR chuckled. "Man, y'all both intense. How about we let training camp sort it?" Coach Van Pelt leaned forward. "That's the plan. But make no mistake, the spotlight is brighter when it's earned." Chapter 7. The press leak. A local sports site leaked Shedeur's private comments from earlier. "I don't think there's a QB here I'm not better than." The internet exploded. ESPN debates, Twitter wars. Fans polarized. Some called him the next Joe Burrow. Others labeled him entitled. Coach Stefanski was forced to address it. "Shedeur is confident. He's also young, but he's earned the right to compete." Behind closed doors, Shedeur apologized to Watson. "Wasn't personal, man. Watson shrugged. Hope it's worth it, because now they're watching you even harder. Chapter 8, Dog Mentality. The Browns' preseason opener came fast. Stefanski made a bold move. Shedeur would start the second half.